I would like to call to order the Tuesday, February 27th, Brooklyn City Board of Education regular meeting. Mr. Shekhar, could you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale.
Here.
Mr. Hubbell.
Here.
Ms. Rafter.
Here.
Mr. Hasrouni.
Here.
Ms. Krall.
Here. Hereby please stand
Here.
for the pledge.
I'm sorry.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In order for the board to fulfill its obligations to complete the planned agenda in an effective and efficient fashion, a maximum of 30 minutes of public participation as it pertains to school-related topics will be permitted at each meeting. Each person wishing to address the board will approach the podium, state his or her name and address. If several people wish to speak, each person will be allotted 3 minutes until a total time of 30 minutes is used. During that period, no person may speak twice until all who desire to speak have had the opportunity to do so. The period of public participation may be extended by a vote of the majority of the board.
I'm good.
Anybody? All right, so we will move on to the superintendent's report.
Good evening, everybody. I want to take a few minutes this evening to really go over the probable renovations that we have planned here in the district. This is kind of a culmination of hard work and planning over the past year and a half with the board, the community, staff. And so you've seen this multiple times. I've presented this multiple times. I see Ms. Pucci's here, who presented at City Council last night, which thank you for that. Basically, it's going to be the same presentation, but again, another opportunity, another way to get our information out to the community. It's part of our strategic plan, Vision 2030. As I present this information, I'm presenting it from a factual standpoint, not advocating for one way or the other in terms of the bond issue on March 19th, but again, this presenting in terms of these are the facts surrounding the bond issue and also the facts surrounding our master facility plan. Current funding sources proposed, we passed a renewal levy in November of 2022. Currently to be considered by the Board of Education will be another current expense renewal by the end of calendar year 2025, and two avoiding deficit levies, one in 2027 and one in 2029, and those will be considered by the board at future dates. Bond issue will be permanent improvement bond issue will be on the March 19th ballot, issue 21, as assigned by Cuyahoga County. This bond issue will generate $20 million, equivalent to 2.96 mils, which will be geared towards renovations here at our Brooklyn High School campus, board office, auditorium, main gym, treasurer's office, and then parts of the athletic complex at Hurricane Alley. You can see the breakdown. What will appear on the ballot is the $100,000 cost of $104 per year. The ballot will not specifically mention the monthly breakdown, but you can see there on this graphic we have kind of broke it down by a monthly cost for $100,000, $867 a month, and then you can see it ticks up as the value of the home increases. Our master facility plan, part of this graphic is to demonstrate to our parents, families, and school community the amount of district investment we've had in our facilities over the past 4 years. Looking at the total from 2021 through current expenses, you can see that the district has invested into about $2.5 million into capital projects and infrastructure in the district. I use this graphic as a representation of, I think it's very important to point out to our school community that of what the district has done with either general fund money or grant money prior to coming to the community to ask for additional funds. And so this demonstrates our investment throughout the past 4 years. Some timeline and facts, and in just 2015, we built the new pre-K through 7 campus through a passage. I approximated their $26 million bond issue. We've had 2 facility studies done in the past 3 years, one by GPD in 2021. Really wasn't happy with those results in terms of what the information it gave us. Asked AVG to do another facility study back in the 22-23 school year, and that's where we ended up going with AVG. Part of their process was to, and some of the questions early on, what would happen or what would the cost of a new 8 through 12 building be for the district. They approximated that at about a $78 million price tag for new building, new gym, renovated auditorium, renovated board office and treasurer's office. That does not include the athletic complex improvements of about $18 million on a renovation. We decided to not obviously build or go for a new build. We wanted the numbers on a renovation. Total renovation of the 8 through 12 campus, $56 million plus another $18 million on the athletic complex renovation. Brooklyn Board of Education approved a $20 million bond issue this past fall for renovating the facilities. Timelines: if the bond issue passes in March, it will be about a 4-year process from design to construction to complete the projects that we currently have slated for the bond issue. Remember, this master facility plan encompasses projects after the bond issue. So it's not just, it involves the entire renovation of our facility. Remember, AVG gave us a $56 million price tag to renovate this entire complex, another 18 or million so to renovate that athletic complex. The bond issue in March would be a starting point for us. We would have to continue past 2027 to continue to fund projects, and we would do so, and my recommendation at this time would be to continue doing so through our natural budgeting process so that we wouldn't have to go back to the community for another bond issue. Just a graphic here kind of to represent the initial starting phase of the bond issue, what that would look like. We're going to we're going to hit academics, stadium complex, athletic improvements, and the arts. I'm going to show you some pictures here of current parts of the complex that will are slated to be renovated right now with the initial bond issue. Here's the front of the exterior of the board office and auditorium entrance. New concepts with auditorium and board office. The upgrades to all of the entrances include safety upgrades, too. So that's an important note. Current auditorium. Some conceptual drawings there. Current balcony seating. View from the balcony. And again, some of the colors are off just because of the renditions. But again, these are just kind of conceptual images to show you what the renovation may look like. Part of the auditorium will include really top to bottom renovation, new plaster, new lighting, sound system, seating, everything that we need to upgrade, new HVAC in the auditorium also. We will have some interior improvements within the building. New railings, which are not currently code. We'll redo and restore the terrazzo flooring as part of the project. We will include new windows in the entire campus, high school board office, treasurer's office. You can see right there, these are current state of some of these windows are in poor condition. And part of this will give a new, fresh look to the outside of the building. I think the important piece with this bond issue, potential for this bond issue, is that if the community is going to invest in this, we wanted to show them what that look would look like. And really, we could have put the entire $20 million on the inside of the building, but I thought it was important to show the community what their money was being spent on. New restrooms, and so that has currently been finalized. We have a contractor which will hopefully be approved this evening by the board, went through a bidding process. This will be completed, so this is part of the master facility plan, not contingent upon the passing of the bond issue in March. We'll be looking to renovate the high school computer lab right above us here, Mr. Temis's room. We have new carpeting in there. HVAC system is pretty good. We'll be changing the orientation, adding some new furniture, new stations. We've potentially tied this into a grant we've applied for, and hopefully we receive some good news on that grant in the next week or so. But this project will also be completed this summer as part of our facility plan. We're looking at a complete renovation of the music wing, which include band and choir rooms and also that office space. Some of the challenges we have now in the music wing is students who have mobility issues cannot access the music rooms through the traditional way, so those students have to access through the auditorium into the band room, and so that will also include some renovation of those offices. Rendition here of the band room. Current choir room. Guy on the right looks like Mr. Sullivan. We'll be looking to renovate 3 of the 4 science labs on the 2nd floor of the high school. Some renditions of new upgrades for those science rooms, and it will be a complete gutting of those rooms and from top to bottom, new everything. Current front entrance of the high school complex. New fresh look for the main entrance with improvements in the security. You can see the new windows there as part of that complex too, all part of the front facade. Back athletic wing. New look to the back athletic entrance. High school main gym, we will keep the back wall right there. This is Brooklyn Hurricanes. We will keep the floor. We'll kind of grind down the floor a little bit, repaint it. But outside of that, new bleachers, new backboard system, new ceiling, new sound system, new lighting. We will have HVAC in the main gym. If anybody's been in there in August, which most of us have, it is not a fun place to be. So we're looking at ventilating the main gym. We'll be looking at some foundational improvements at the stadium. There are some things that we need to do. We need to look at renovating the baseball field. We need to look at adding a softball field up there. We need to look at maybe creating an all-purpose field for our teams to access, youth teams to access. Those baseball, softball, those field improvements will be part of renovations beyond this initial bond issue phase if it passes. Hopefully some new LED lighting at the stadium, new sound system. Looking at a new scoreboard. I don't know that we will be in the market for a video board. I hope we can, but we'll have to look at budgeting. But definitely a new board, new scoreboard in some form at the stadium. Hoping to have a walking path, lighted walking path through that open field to the right of the stadium, to the left of the old Brook Ridge complex.
With some security, correct?
It'll be lighted.
Yeah.
It'll be lighted. Yeah, if that's what you mean by security, it'll be lighted. Yeah, yeah. We have some foundational improvements on the home side, bleachers. We have to waterproof, seal, paint. We have to remediate the long jump, shot, disc area. We need to really take a hard look at the concession area, visiting and home locker rooms. We really need to kind of refresh those. I don't know if it'll be a full remodel, but definitely looking at cleaning up those locker rooms for our kids and that concession area. Be looking at floor replacement at our cafeteria as part of kind of redoing some of the flooring in the high school. This is something that we can accomplish maybe outside of the bond issue, so we just have to look at how we budget, but that's slated for part of the improvements. And then looking at when we move the preschool over to the Cuyahoga County Public Library complex, we're going to need to dedicate some of those funds and budget some of those funds to get a kid ready. With preschool, there are specific class size requirements, some other requirements, security, cameras, things like that. We need to make sure it's ready for kids when we take over. And then also we're looking to make that the future site of our Family Resource Center. We talked a little bit about that today at a committee meeting. Again, we still want to get into classrooms. We haven't touched the walls yet. We haven't done some of those things, so that will be part of the inside part of the high school. We want to look at air conditioning and ventilation within the high school. We're probably going to have to accomplish that in phases, in sections of the building. So we're going to have to work towards what that looks like. Again, I mentioned new baseball field in some form. Again, this is just a rendition. New softball field, potentially new fencing, all-purpose athletic field for full multi-use for different teams. And this is kind of my talking session. Immediately after this, I'm going to the Booster Club meeting. I'm going to present this and then have a virtual listen and learn session next Wednesday. I'll also be presenting, it's not on here, confirmed with Brooklyn Acres. I'll be at the Brooklyn Acres on Thursday the 7th, kind of doing the same thing. And then we have 2 more tours scheduled or opportunities, March 16th and then April 20th. And I know I kind of went through that very quickly, but any questions, comments, anything that you think I missed, would like to talk about?
Do you want to have the senior center?
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be at the senior center tomorrow with Miss Rafter, 2 o'clock. Real quick, couple congratulations. Adam Cowper made it to state bowling tournament, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to all of our students on their academic achievements for second quarter, and good luck to our boys basketball varsity team this evening as they take on Independence in the first round of the playoffs. So, Ms. Krall, that's my report.
Next, we'll move on to the treasurer's report.
Okay, just wanted to mention that for the month of January, we've received $55,000 in interest revenue, which brings us to $454,000 for the year, for the fiscal year. We've received roughly 61% of our total revenue expected for the year through January 31st. Expenses, we have, through January 31st, we have spent 55% of the forecasted budget, or the budget amount for the year. The audit for fiscal year 23 has been completed. It's been submitted to the state. Waiting for the state to accept it. So I will be, once I hear back that the state has accepted that, I will be calling a finance committee meeting with board members to go over that. Possibly they will have an exit, post-audit exit. So we'll go over that if the finance committee wants to do that. The SAM renewal has been completed for this year. That's where the federal government can approve our grants. Approve our federal grants that flow through the state. So that was expiring in April. So I have gotten in and gotten that renewed. That's it for my report.
Any questions? Okay. We'll move on to comments from board members and board committee reports, and we'll start with the director.
Well, this month's been a very busy month with committees starting back for the year. I had the pleasure of attending the Teaching and Learning Committee with Krall and Dr. Claris and Lisa Delise. I always forget how to say it. A lot of good things going on. I think for me it was more of an informational, what actually we're doing as a district to support our students and support our teachers, administrators, and other staff members. I learned a little bit more about our curriculum and how we follow the Ohio State standards, and how the different tiers of instruction, kind of how they're set up, and how they're talking about how the district as a whole is talking about upcoming adoptions for instructional material, and it was a very interesting meeting, and I'm glad that we're on it. And can't wait for the next one. It's not so bad, but I'll wait. Second one is that I am the liaison to the Brooklyn Recreation Board. A lot of good things going on. A lot of opportunities for involvement for our youth. We have Mini Canes Youth Basketball, which is going to be starting in March. I think there was 70 kids registered, which is really good. And we have their youth spring volleyball, which is going to be starting in March as well. Spring soccer registration is sign-ups. Learn to swim sign-ups. Any high school student, I believe it's 15 or older, lifeguards are looking for lifeguards, opportunity for employment. And the annual Easter egg hunt for our littlest citizens is going to be on March 23rd. So that was just kind of a recap of that. And then Mr. Krall and I just attended our Wellness and Family Engagement Board with a focus on Hurricane Family Resource Center. There is a meeting on this Thursday, which is the 29th at 6 p.m., sponsored by Metro Health, to come out and hear a little bit more about what we would like to do to engage Metro in our Hurricane Family Resource Center. And that's it. I'm really glad to be a part of these committees, and I'm learning a lot about our district and all the good things we do. I do want to give a shout out though to the middle school, high school athletic boosters and the post-prom committee for their hard work and dedication this past weekend to for Night at the Races. There was over 500 people in attendance, and I know many of you were here or you helped, either supported or worked it, and it was really good to see so many. I saw so many alumni. I was just talking with one of the parents of one of my alumni just a little bit ago, and you know, we want to get the younger people in, but I see people in their 20s, and I see their parents there. I just thought it was really good to see a lot of alumni, and I think that's about it. I think two things: Winter Sports Banquet, I believe that's on March 22nd, and again, just to reiterate that boys basketball tip-off is at 7 tonight. So
At 7.
yeah.
It's those Blue Devils.
Yeah. Let's go Canes.
Right.
Okay? Okay. That's my report.
Thank you. Move on to
All right, I got a few things, so bear with me, please. I want to congratulate Danny Pham, who was chosen from Polaris to the Howley Aspired Nurse Scholar Program, so kudos on that. The Power of the Pen program, which is a great program, they got in second place. And then there was individual honors. We got Juliana Lotig, Lisa Latui, and Lila Burnett. Ashlyn Dyson, she had 46 points in a single game, broke the record. Congratulations to her. She's a 4-time CBC Athlete of the Week. That's amazing. Brooklyn Boys Middle School, they went 10-0. So congratulations to them. Dr. Ted mentioned Adam Cowper, second place in the bowling tournament. He'll be competing in the state tournament this week, so good luck to him.
And I will say it's the second year of our program.
Oh, very nice.
So
That's awesome.
it is awesome.
Congratulations to the Brooklyn varsity getting the playoffs and beat the Blue Devils. Night of the Races was an awesome event. I couldn't believe how many people were there. I had to stand in the corner because there was that many people. It was overwhelming. So that's amazing that we have the support in the district and the community for that. One thing that happened a couple weeks ago was Culture Day. I saw the pictures. My kids came home and couldn't stop talking about it. They loved it. It was just an amazing event for all the kids to see all the different cultures and groups of people that we have in the school district and how diverse we are. It was amazing to see those pictures. Want to thank the city council and the mayor, most of the city council and the mayor for supporting the bond issue. We really appreciate the support. Everyone, except for one, was on board and supported us, and I really appreciate that support. We all do. I think everything is going the way we want to. When I first ran for the board, my whole thing was the momentum of the school district and how excited I was to see where I graduated from becoming an elite school. And everything I just listed is proof that we're on the right path, and just want to congratulate everybody for that. And that's my report. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mr. President. We had a facility meeting February 5th. We'll go into much of it because Dr. Claris did. We went over a lot of the things that should the bond issue pass, what it will cover. And he just spoke very well to everything that we would like to accomplish. Technology meeting, we have one upcoming March 5th. And then the finance meeting, we don't have it scheduled yet, but we're waiting on the audit to finalize. And then to kind of piggyback on everybody, good luck to Adam Cowper for making it to the states in bowling. That is awesome. Also, congratulations to Angela Amaris for finishing in first at sectionals by beating the 1, 2, and the 3 seeds in wrestling. And she is advancing to regionals. Congrats to the Power of the Pen, the 7th grade team, for placing second and all those individual medals that were earned. Missed the first one in 10 years, night at the races. You guys decided to do it on my son's birthday.
22nd of February next year.
Which is not his birthday. But about 6 years after that, we'll probably do his birthday. But
He won't care that. He won't care that.
Just submit the money.
I heard it was awesome. Huge turnout. Thank you to everybody. It takes a ton of people to get that event going. So thank you guys. Also thanks to the Hurricane Heritage Week Committee. From what I saw, that was amazing. We had so much diversity in this school, and to celebrate all of it and do it how we did it was awesome. One final thing, the Hall of Fame is accepting applications until March 10th. It is a great way to recognize alumni on achievements both in school and after graduation. So again, if you have anybody you think is deserving, you have until March 10th to submit that. And then concludes my report.
Thank you. Mr. Neale?
I'm on the technology committee. We do have a meeting March 5th prior to our school board meeting. I do want to mention this Thursday, the 29th, from 5 to 7, the 2nd annual College and Career Resource Fair. It'll be held in the cafeteria. Ms. Supriya and her ambassadors put on a wonderful job. There were about 30 to 40 different people that were from colleges, different industries. There were bricklayers. There was actually Football Official Association.
Some guy was dressed up in a foot. I mean, some guy was dressed up last.
So if you're looking for a career, there's a lot of opportunity. I know how many there this year, but it was a wonderful event. They did a good job. The ambassadors helped you out here.
And it's open to our families too.
Yeah.
Adults, it's everybody. It's
Open
not just-
everything,
yeah,
5
open
to
everybody.
7 in the cafeteria. It's a wonderful event. I was there last year, my second year, and I'll be there again. The other thing I have is Polaris has a career expo, May 15th and 16th at the county fairgrounds. There's going to be a job fair, career expo. The kids will be there. There'll be partners. There'll be games. There's going to be events going on. It's going to be like a fair. So family career night is the 16th from 5 to 7:30. So it'll be a wonderful event there. Polaris doesn't do anything second class, so it should be a wonderful thing. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you. I just have a couple things. I'm the city council liaison, and I went to a meeting yesterday. Dr. Claris presented the presentation that we saw tonight, and I was kind of excited. There were some new faces there that I haven't seen, so I'm hoping that the word is spreading. The Domestic Abuse Commission, I think, has a meeting tomorrow. That'll be the first one this year. The wellness, as Ms. Rafter said, the wellness committee met before this meeting, and I'm kind of excited for all the things I didn't know what we were doing with the Family Resource Center. So I'm very excited with all the ideas that are coming up with helping our students and our community. I'm really big on that, so I'm really excited that I want to be a part of that with the pantries and the mental health, which is a big thing, and so I'm very excited to see where that goes. Congratulations to all the students that were already mentioned, and that's all I have. Thank you. So we will move on to approval of minutes and financial statements, and our reader tonight is Mr. Pupil.
Thank you, Mrs. President. All right. Resolve that the minutes of the Board of Education meeting be adopted and all action taken by the Board of Education at said meeting is hereby reaffirmed and approved.
Have a motion, please?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sherrick, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolve that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the financial statements of receipts and expenditures for the month of January 2024, including all purchase orders paid and all then and out statements for the month as submitted as noted.
Have a motion, please?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Mr. Sherrick, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby commends the students listed in the attachments of their academic achievement as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
And I did it again. Questions, comments?
Good job, congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Congratulations to all.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call a roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby authorizes the superintendent to enter into an agreement with the colleges listed below to qualify students for College Credit Plus program during the 24-25 school year per the attachments.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
It's an awesome program that is a great opportunity for kids to earn credits, so if you don't know about it, find out about it, please.
Yeah, we'll have, I think our meetings soon. I think it's this week.
This week?
Yeah, it's Thursday, yeah.
Thursday at 6
And all
o'clock.
students 7 through 12 are eligible to participate, assuming they meet the qualifications to get into college.
Awesome.
Busy Thursday here. I'm really busy Thursday.
Good.
Good Thursday.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call a roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby authorizes membership in the Ohio High School Athletic Association for the 24-25 school year per the attachment.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the superintendent to enter an agreement with Ripcho Studio for district photography services for the 24-25 school year.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached proposal from AVG for the Brooklyn High School Restroom Renovation Project and awards the general contract to Sterling Professional Group, 9700 Rockside Road, Suite 125, Valley View, Ohio, 144125, to provide the Brooklyn High School restroom renovations.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Dr. Ted, so we got the open bids that came through, and there's a little bit of significant disparity between the couple of the quotes. Can you kind of explain that to
Yeah,
us?
so process for bidding, and this goes really for any public entity, but because it's over a certain threshold amount, we're a public entity, we're required to bid it out publicly. What happens in the process is AVG specs out all of the renovations, meaning each contractor that bids on the project is required to bid on the project based on the specifications that AVG has set forth. Meaning, contractor A, B, and C have to provide us the same renovation based on what AVG has established. AVG is the contract manager for this project. So everything from tile color, paint swatches, restroom stalls, anything you can imagine that's part of the renovation, AVG verifies and confirms and approves with the contractor. The disparity in the bids, the only way I can equate it is if I go to 3 different car dealerships and I look to buy the same car, I may get 3 different prices from 3 different dealerships. And that's what that's the public bidding process, right? The public bidding process is, here are the specs, here are the requirements, they're all the same. Contractor A, what can you do the work for? B and C. And so I look at the disparity in prices as the fact that Sterling is motivated to do the work for us. They had mentioned that in the bidding process, that they're motivated to do the project. That's why they priced it where it was at, understanding that it's going to be, whether Sterling did it or the other two contractors did it, it's the same renovation, it's the same materials, we're just going to pay less for it. Part of that bidding process is also verification of references. And so AVG has done work with all three contractors that bid, and they could not speak higher of all three of them, including the contractor doing this. That would be the same process should the bond issue pass come March. After the design phase, the board would hire a general contractor to facilitate all of this work. And it'll be the same process. Here's the design work for all of the projects. Contractor A, B, and C, what can you do the work for? And that's where you get the bidding. So that's it's the legal piece. It was literally a meeting. They came there, they showed up with sealed bids. Rob opened the bid one at a time, contractor A, B, and C. After the meeting, Syed Abbas, the president for AVG, said, thank you. Project lowest bidder is Sterling. We will be in touch.
Okay, and in that bid price, there's the contingency in there?
Yeah, so the original bid price is $716,000 with a $50,000 contingency in case, when you open up walls in a little building, you never know what you're going to find. When we had the contingency with the track, we didn't use all that contingency. So right now, the max we're going to pay the contractor is $776,000 plus the additional fees for AVG and things like that. But beyond that, that's the most we would pay to the contractor.
How many restrooms is that again?
Total of 10, 8 in the high school, 2 over by the main gym. Now, Mrs. Neale is looking to do some refresh work on the board office, restrooms, and some of our staff bathrooms in the high school, but that's going to be completed by our folks here in the district.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anybody else? Mr. Sherrod, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn School District Board of Education hereby approves the employment of the following classified personnel for the 23-24 school year, contingent upon successful completion of background check and verification of credentials as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
And Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following CATS employees as noted.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
And Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves unpaid leave for the following classified employees as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following on-call substitute personnel as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, call the roll, please.
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
And Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following classified employee resignations as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following certified resignation for Abigail David effective 2/20/24.
Can I have a motion?
So
please?
moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Sherrod, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following people for the 2023-24 supplemental coaching assignments with the provision that such individual comply with all Ohio High School Athletic Association rules and regulations and State Department of Education regulations pertaining to proper certification and/or first aid training and fulfills the requirements of the job description attached to their supplemental contracts as noted.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Congratulations to them all. Good luck.
Didn't vote
No, afterwards.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following persons for the 23-24 supplemental coaching assignments with the provision that such individual comply with all Ohio High School Athletic Association rules and regulations and State Department of Education regulations pertaining to proper certification and/or first aid training and fulfills the requirements of the job description attached to their supplemental contracts. Kyle Akins, varsity track head coach.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Abstain.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following persons for the 23-24 supplemental assignment with the provision that such individuals comply with all rules and regulations and State Department of Education regulations pertinent to proper certification and fulfills the requirements of the job description attached to their supplemental contracts as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby accepts the certified retirement of Elizabeth Hanson with regret effective May 31st, 2024.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
I'm sorry, who's second? Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes. The Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby commends Elizabeth Hanson for her 35 years of service to the students in Brooklyn.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll,
Mrs.
please?
Rafter knows the feeling.
I do.
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby accepts with regret the retirement of Diane Fleming effective June 30th, 2024.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
The Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby commends Diane Fleming for her 26 years of service to the students in Brooklyn.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Congratulations and thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached administrative contract effective August 1st, 2024 through July 31st, 2027 for the following administrator, Lisa DeLees, Assistant Superintendent.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
I just want to say that Lisa's been a great addition to the staff leadership team, and she's doing great work for us, so very, very excited for her continued future.
Great.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached administrative contract effective August 1st, 2024 through July 31st, 2027 for the following administrator, Paula Jones, Director of Pupil Services.
Can I have a motion?
So
please?
moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Just again, know Mrs. Jones a long time and thrilled she's part of our leadership team. And I hear a rumor this may be one of her last contracts. So thank you for being part of our team. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached administrative contract effective August 1st, 2024 through July 31st, 2027 for the following administrator, Johnny Boland Jr., Principal, Brooklyn School.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Just want to say, Mr. Boland has done exactly what we wanted him to do at our pre-K through 7 campus. He's transformed the culture. I can't tell you how many 3-foot first graders come up to him and hug him at his knee every day, and so it's a thrill to watch him work with our staff and our families, and so congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached administrative contract effective August 1st, 2023 through July 31st, 2027 for the following administrators: Supriya Colleton, Director of Innovation and Career Development.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
It's a change of title for Mrs. Culleton, and she has kind of made this position her own and really focused on the career side of things. Obviously, her work with the Heritage Week and a slew of other programs, she has just truly taken over. And so I appreciate everything she does for us, and looking forward to many more years with us. So congratulations to her.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached exempt contract effective August 1st, 2024 through July 31st, 2027 for the following employee: Robert Black, Technology Specialist.
I'll motion this one. Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Questions, comments?
So I know Mr. Zudi is often referred to as Mr. Brooklyn, but I would say that it's a pretty close second to Mr. Black here. He does anything from technology to helping me turn my computer on and off daily sometimes, to now one of his favorite duties is helping us with some driving duties with the bus. And Bobby never questions, never complains. Well, he sometimes complains, but he truly is a asset to what we do. And so this is a well-deserved contract.
Congratulations.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Neale?
I'm not sure yet. Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
And Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the unpaid parental leave of absence for the following employee: Kelly Gasper, starting approximately March 5th. The length of leave is to be determined.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the following adult chaperones and volunteers for the field trips listed. Background checks are on file in the board office as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
And Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the attached services with the NCSSA, North Coast Shared Service Alliance, for strategic and fiscal support services per the attachment.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education, in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 3313.26, gratefully accepts the generous donation of two $50 MasterCard gift cards to be used for Brooklyn Cares families from Mr. Joseph Palucci.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments?
Thank you. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the application for the following student activity fundraiser as noted. On file in the treasurer's office.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves Dr. Theodore Collaris, Superintendent, to attend professional development as noted.
Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
I'll second. Question, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Is there any other business we would like to discuss?
Mr. Krall, I'd like to potentially survey the board for a special board meeting that Rob and I may need for the week of March 11th to discuss some insurance potential changes. Again, potential, we don't know if we need it yet, but I want to at least maybe get it on the books, on paper at least, to survey. The only day I would not be able to do is the 12th, because I think that's a Polaris board meeting, isn't it, 12th? So if, again, I probably don't need long, could potentially do a 5:30 start if that is amendable to the board. Again, probably we need more than 45 minutes, an hour if we have it, but I just want to get it on the books just in case.
Do we get back together? I mean, do we have an answer now?
I'm good with Wednesday, the 13th.
Wednesday would be good.
Yep.
Wednesday, 13th?
It's good.
Wednesday the 13th, and again, I'll notify the board if we eventually go through it, but I just like tentatively, I'll pencil it in, okay?
For what time?
5:30.
I'm good as early as you guys want to have it, so if I know Kelly, you sometimes have the
I think that should.
5:30.
No, 5:30 is fine.
Okay.
5:30?
Okay, thank you very much.
The announcement of the next meeting of the Board of Education is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, in the Treasurer's Office Conference Room, 1900 Bell Road, Ohio, at 6:00 p.m. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Please?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Shearhart, questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neale?
Yes.
Mr. Hasrouni?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbell?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Krall?
Yes.
Killed it.
Thank you.
Wasn't it?
Got it.